to the United States, the numbers are staggering there. Nearly 10 million people are known to have had COVID-19 and more than 237,000 Americans have died. New data out today shows 43 U.S. states are reporting at least a 10% rise in cases compared to last week. Tonight, hospitals in 22 states have record high hospitalizations. And America's 7-day average has also hit a record with more than 100,000 new cases reported every 24 hours in the past week.
I want to congratulate President-elect Biden and Vice President-elect Harris. I'm looking forward to working with them both on the common challenges and opportunities facing our countries and our world.
Prime Minister Justin Trudeau was the first world leader to speak with the President-elect of the United States, Joe Biden, in a phone call earlier today. COVID-19 was top of the agenda. Biden has moved his transition plans into high gear, and the man who remains president until January is still refusing to concede. Jackson Proskow reports.
72 days before his inauguration, Joe Biden laid out his plans for day one on the job.
I will be a president for every American. This election is over.
With the pandemic now surging beyond control in most states, Biden has already established a panel of expert advisors, like Dr. Rick Bright, the whistleblower fired by the Trump administration. The president-elect is also making a national plea for all Americans to wear masks immediately.
We could save tens of thousands of lives if everyone would just wear a mask for the next few months.
The normally staid process of presidential transition has been upended by an outgoing president who refuses to concede.
The practice in recent years has been a pretty strong norm that the outgoing administration does what it can to facilitate and smooth the way for the new administration to come in.
Instead, Donald Trump has spent his days falsely insisting the election was stolen, while his campaign continues making unproven claims of widespread voter fraud. State officials who ran the election, even Republican ones, say it's just not true.
We know the system counted properly. We know the ballots that were there were counted properly and correctly. We know that.
Most of the court challenges launched by the Trump campaign have already been dismissed for lack of evidence. Still, Trump's Republican backers in Washington are standing by him for now, cutting him a wide berth to make baseless accusations about the vote.
The president has every right to look into allegations and to request recounts under the law.
While all this plays out, President Trump remains largely hidden from public view. But in a tweet, he announced the sudden firing of the Secretary of Defense, raising fears he might undertake a broader purge of government before his own exit in January. Donna?
All right, Jackson Proskow in Washington. Thanks.
Watch the award-winning newscast that covers and uncovers the stories that affect Canadians. Global National with Donna Friesen.